Today we are going to talk a little bit more about what we were talking about yesterday with Princess. We're going to talk about the club class, which is now called the Reserve Collection. We're going to talk about that dining a little bit more, as well as we're going to talk about pricing on Princess's website and onboard credit. We're also going to talk about just some other updates to do with that. And then I'm going to talk to you about, we are really excited. Today is the day that Gordon and I are flying to New Orleans for the Vlogger Extravaganza cruise on Norwegian's Breakaway. So I'm going to share with you the itinerary not only for our cruise, but more specifically also the events that they've got planned for the Vloggers Extravaganza cruise. I'm really excited to go meet all the new people I get to meet. We are so excited to see the Norwegian Breakaway, and most of all, we are excited to take you with us. So let's go ahead and get started. Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips, and today is Friday. It's January 27th. I know I messed up and told you that date on Wednesday, so today really is the 27th. But first of all, like I said, today we're going to fly to New Orleans. In just a few hours we get on our airplane. We're lucky enough to have a non-stop flight, and so we'll be in New Orleans this evening. Now, if we get there in time and we can get to our hotel and everything's going smoothly, we'll do a quick live. If that's not going quite as smoothly as we had imagined, then we won't. But keep your eye out just in case. Now, the first thing, remember yesterday I was talking to you about how we were hearing reports that people would see a price on their Princess website and go through the booking process, and then for whatever reason the system wouldn't let them complete their booking, and then they would call up Princess on the phone and the rep would not give them the price that they could see online. Well, several of you commented, and I got some more emails that you've been having trouble with that. So I am really wondering if it's like a system failure. I don't know why. Got nothing on that. But I did want to let you know that I had mentioned that yesterday I was trying to call and get the pricing for someone that I had already booked a cruise for, and we were trying to get that better price. And I wanted to let you know that after several calls, I kept getting hung up on, and so they must be having a lot of trouble there, but finally I did get that done for them. So I think that's a really good sign. It made me happy that I was able to do that. Another Let's Go family member is wondering though, he says, are others showing different kinds of onboard credit when they attempt to book online, you know, after you log into your account, than what the Princess agent or cruise planner tells them they can see? So can you start sharing your experiences with onboard credit? What you think you are booking, what you're going to get when you book your cruise, and what you can see, is that matching up with what the what Princess is showing and what their cruise planner and what the Princess agent, you know, they call them navigators now, that you talk to on the phone, or your Princess cruise planner, is that matching up with what you think you should be getting? And so I really do like that when you're in Princess's booking program, you can look and see, they have the option to look and view the onboard credit. But if it's ever not right, you know, last night I had a really good, an excellent Princess rep. She's finally the one that fixed the pricing for me. She really knew what she was doing. And she could look and find casino credits for people that nobody else had been able to find yet. So I think that you have to get somebody really on the phone who really knows what they're doing. And so she was really able to help me. So I hate to say it, but you know what? Keep calling. If something should be there and it's not, keep calling. If you can print out what it shows that you have got online and it's not matching up with Princess, and you can't get them to fix it before you go on your cruise, take that printout with you. Like, don't just take it on your phone. Also, take that printout with you and go to customer service and try to get them to help you with it, okay? But let us all know what your experiences are being as well. Now, along with that, someone had also asked, and this kind of goes with it, they have just booked their very first Princess cruise. And with it, they got, you know, they got the Premier or Plus package, and she was saying that, so you get specialty dining with it. So, when they went to book it in the app, Princess is wanting them to pay for that specialty dining, even though they have that package already. And I want to tell you all, That's pretty standard. I think it's a glitch in their system. Every once in a while somebody tells me it works just fine and they don't have to, but I think that is much more often the exception rather than the rule. I know with Gordon and I, we've had a package before that we were supposed to get the specialty dining, and we had to pay for it, and sure enough, when you get on board, you go and they'll credit it back to your account. I wish they had it worked out so that it would work. She pointed out that on NCL, when you get specialty dining as one of your perks, it just automatically works, and it does. We've got 2 specialty dinings this next week on Norwegian. We just booked them. We didn't have to pay for it. And so to all of those of you who are new with Princess, or you're not new and you're booking your specialty dining, I think you're going to have to pay for them more often than not. But then just make sure when you get back on board that it either just shows right up on your onboard account, or go tell them. So I'm sorry that that doesn't work better. I'm not in charge of it, but I'm sorry that it doesn't work better. Now let's talk about Club Class for just a few minutes. So Club Class, which is now called the Reserve Collection on Princess, that's the Club Class mini suites, Reserve Collection mini suites, and the suites. They get to dine in that Reserve Collection or Club Class area of the dining room. So first of all, I wanted to make sure that everybody is aware, because I keep getting questions about it. When you book in a Club Class mini suite or in a suite and you're going to eat in that area of the dining room, you cannot bring other people with you to eat in that Club Class area. If you want to dine with other people, that's no problem, but you have to go do it in the main dining room area. Of course, you can go to the buffet. Of course, you can go to specialty dining, but you cannot bring guests who are not booked in the Club Class mini suite or in this suite into that area of the dining room. They say they do that so that they can keep the seating available, so that truly it works. When people who are in the Club Class mini suites or in the suites want to dine, there is space for them. So be aware of that, and I really have not heard a way around it. If anybody knows a way around it, certainly put it in the comments below, but that is their firm rule. You can't even pay to bring anyone else into that area. It's kind of like on Celebrity, for the Aqua Class guests who eat in the dining room called Blue, you cannot bring extra people there as well, and it is the same reason. It's limited seating. It's not the hugest dining room, and they need to make it so that it is available for people in that in those Aqua Class cabins to be able to dine whenever they would like to. I also was wondering, I've been thinking a lot about things people kind of ask a lot about, and I'm hearing a lot still about traditional dining. If you're new to cruising, it used to be with traditional dining that you went to dinner at the same time every evening. It was the same seating. Everybody would start, at 5 or whatever the time was. You'd have the same server every evening, and you would get to know the people at your table. If you were at a table with other people, you sat with the same people every evening. So that kind of went away on Princess. They kind of moved towards anytime dining, and they would still have some traditional dining, and then anytime dining available for people who wanted that, and you would choose whichever you wanted, and it would suit people's preferences. Just you would choose what you wanted. But then, since the cruising restart, we have not seen traditional dining show up again on Princess. For, I would say, about 6 months ago, I heard rumors that it was going to come back, but I have not seen it go into action. So I don't know if those were truly just rumors, and that really was not on their game plan at Princess to bring back traditional dining. But there's a few things I want you to think about. If you are someone that loves traditional dining, here are just some suggestions about how maybe you can do that. I know it's not going to be the same thing as going and sitting everybody down at the same time and having the same experience every evening with the same servers, with everything the same. However, first of all, if you are booked in a Club Class mini suite, or you're in a suite, I've got to switch and start calling it Reserve Collection. If you are booked in one of those and you want to have a more traditional dining experience, go to dinner every evening at the same time. And I have learned at Princess that if you like a particular server, you can ask for them. You can ask for them whether you're in the Club Class area or whether you're in the main dining room. Often, several times now, Gordon and I will go on a cruise and just have amazing servers that first or second night in the main dining room and really enjoy our experience with them and want to have them again. So when we go for dinner the next time, we always say, can we please be seated in so-and-so section? We have never been turned away on that. They move heaven and earth to get you with that server, because to them it is it's a good thing that you're asking for that server. that is a good, it shows that that server's doing an excellent job. So it's good for the server, but also they want to make you happy. And so if you go and you have a server that you enjoy, certainly ask to be seated in their section again. You can also make a reservation and go the same time every evening. Once you do that the first or second night, our experience has been that when they see us coming, they know that we want to be seated in that certain server's section. They're really good at remembering that, and if they forget, we just ask, and they're happy to do that. So kind of think about that. If you're seated at a large table and you meet new people and they want to dine at the same time every evening as you, and you've enjoyed your conversation with them, you could always say, do you want to meet here again tomorrow evening at 6? Whatever, and make reservations for that time. Let them know that you're coming for a table that size. They'll be happy to accommodate you. So at least in our experience, they have always been very happy to accommodate us. So those are just some suggestions to kind of turn anytime dining into traditional dining, maybe in a way that will work for you, and make it so that you can have the same experience that you're hoping for. So just wanted to let you know that. Now, I also wanted to talk just for a minute about Club Orange on Holland America. Club Orange on Holland America is a lot like the Reserve Collection / Club Class experience on Princess. They have a separate dining room. I know in my videos when I was on the Koningsdam, Holland America's Koningsdam last year at the end of June, I videoed. They had a separate, it's really pretty, a glass windows all the way around the Club Orange dining room. And it's the same thing. You can go dine there whatever time you want. They always have an extra item on the menu. It's very nice. Very attentive wait staff, just like we're used to in Princess in that Reserve Collection seating area. So there's that. You do pay extra for it every day, but you also get some perks that go with it. And so you get the priority embarkation, debarkation, and it's basically the similar perks that go with the Club Class on Princess. You either book, the way you have to do it is you have to make a reservation. Now, sometimes you might be able to get on the ship and say, I would like to upgrade to the Club Orange, but it depends on availability. So if you want that, when you are booking, you should sign up for it right away. Okay, that's kind of how that works. And in fact, when I was on, I noticed that a lot of the times there were certain times that the dining room was very busy, and then there were certain times that it was not busy at all. And so I just wanted to see what it was like, and so I asked if I could pay for just like one day, because when on that voyage there was not availability to sign up for it. So I asked if I could just pay for one day or anything, and no, they don't do that there, which I totally understand, but I was just wanting to experience it so I could tell you guys about it. But I just wanted to put that out there, that is a lovely option. Along with talking about that with Holland America, I just wanted to let you know that I just, we have, they've turned into good friends, but they just got off of Holland America cruise. Someone I work is kind enough to let me book their travel, and they just were on like a 45-day Holland America cruise, and they were telling me that they had overall an amazing cruise. Just thoroughly enjoyed it. One of the funny glitches, though, is that they ran out of like vodka and some of the other alcoholic beverages, and including like Perrier is not even alcoholic. They ran out of that very early in the cruise. They got a little bit more stock on board, but not very much. And they would run out of things like some of the fresh fruit, some things like this here and there, and then they'd have to restock. Well, anyway, when they got home, without even asking Holland America sent them a 10% future cruise credit for the value that they had paid for that cruise that they could use on a future cruise. I thought that was absolutely wonderful. That shows their attention to really, truly the customer experience. But also, I wanted to share with you that in spite of those things happening, they had a spectacular cruise. So much so that I am like even more excited about our group cruise on Holland America at the end of May. I have been excited about it this whole time, but when they shared their experience and how fabulous it was, it just like gave me an extra nudge to be even more excited. If you want to come, if you've not been on Holland America before, my very first time was last year to Alaska, and I loved it so much that I wanted Gordon to see it that way too, and to come along. So that's here we are, and I thought it would be fun if any of you would like to come. So yeah, it's May 27th. Send me an email if you'd like to come. Now, The next thing we need to talk about, let's just talk about briefly about our Vlogger Extravaganza cruise. I am really excited. There's a Facebook group about it. All these people are posting now that they're driving there, they're coming on train, they're flying in. It is just, it's really fun. Something that seemed like so simple, and Gordon and I signed up with the hope that we would enjoy meeting new people, which we always do, and that we would learn a lot, and it has just turned into this whole big, way bigger than we ever anticipated thing. So it's really fun. So we'll let you know how everything goes, but I wanted to let you know that the Gordon and I are planning to do our usual. We're going to do a sail away. We think we have the technology down that one of us can be up at the deck party for part of it, just see how that goes, while the other one can show you off, kind of split the screen off of what it looks like to sail away out of New Orleans there. And then also we've got Costa Maya is going to be on Tuesday, and the sail away there is 7 p.m. Eastern. The next day is Harvest Key in Belize. That sail away is at 6 p.m. Eastern. Then we've got Honduras, Roatan Bay Islands. That sail away is at 5 p.m. And then Cozumel, Mexico is the next day at 7 p.m. So that's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday is a sea day. Sunday we are back in New Orleans. So we're planning to do our usual sailaways and show you that, and anything else we can bring you live. And so I just thought you might like to know some of the fun things that they've got planned, and you can keep an eye out for things about them, and I'll try to do my best to tell you. So, and I am really excited that Breakaway has Starlink. So here we go. So anyway, on embarkation day on Sunday, they're going to have a meet and greet so that you can go pick up your lanyard. That's 2 to 4. And then you can also, and that's at the Spice H2O. And then they've got the sail away party, of course, at 4 p.m. That's Eastern time. Nope, it's Central Time. Central Time, Central Time. And then they're going to have a singles meet and greet at the Shaker's Bar at 9 p.m. It's kind of fun. You're supposed to bring a magnet from your home state. And then on Monday, January 30th, they've got a Q&A session with the vloggers. That's from 8 in the morning till 9:15. And then it's kind of fun. They're going to be raffling off a gift basket. So they say bring some cash because each raffle ticket is $5. And then they're going to do a slot pull in the casino at 11. A tech talk in the Bliss Lounge from 1 to 2:30. So if there's other things going on, I'll go to the other things, and Gordon will go to the tech talk because that's his department here. And then they've got Learn Craps in the library. No money needed at 1 p.m. Military get together at Oceans at 3 p.m. They've got an open travel talk in the Bliss Lounge from 4 to 5:30. So I'll definitely go to that. And then they've got Cigars Under the Stars at the Spice H2O at 10 p.m. Then on Costa Maya, really early before we get there, we get to Costa Maya, let's see, at 11 a.m. So on that day, they've got another Q&A with vloggers, and that's from 7:30 to 8:45, and I am really excited. I am looking forward to learning a lot. They're going to continue to sell the raffle tickets, and then we're going to be in port. And then on Harvest Key Day on February 1st, that's just going to be a part day. Same thing for Roatan. That we're in port in Roatan from 8 to 5 on February 2nd. And then at 6 to 7 p.m. they're going to have a mingle for everybody in the Bliss Lounge. So we'll go to that. It says it's a small venue, so please come in and out so others can join. So it sounds like you just drop by, see what's going on, and then slide out. And then Cozumel is February 3rd. We're there from 9 in the morning to 7 p.m. So nothing else is on that day. And then February 4th, it happens to be our oldest son's birthday. It's the group photo. It's really fun. It's a sea day, so they're going to do a group photo from 7 to 7:15 in the morning for group A and 7:15 to 7:30 for group B. So that's going to be a get up early day. And I don't know what group we're in yet. Maybe Gordon knows. We'll have to figure that out, or maybe they'll tell us that when we go to the pick up our lanyard and everything. And then they've got a farewell photo ops at the Bliss Lounge from 9 a.m. till noon. And then they've got another slot pull in the casino at 1 p.m. Bring $20 and meet in the casino bar. So it just sounds like we've got a lot of fun activities. We're really excited to go. We're excited to hear that Tony can come. Once again, our heartfelt condolences to Jenny. She said her sister-in-law passed away, and I know that's really hard because I don't know, my brothers-in-law, they're my brothers, and I would be really sad if something happened to them. So truly our thoughts and prayers are with their family. we are really glad Tony can come, and Gordon and I are of course we're excited to get to see him. If we see him, we'll just wave. I'm not going to drive him crazy or anything, but we are really excited to go. We're really excited to meet everybody who's going to be there. So if you happen to be there and you're coming and you see us, please come up and say hi. We would just be tickled pink to meet you. And those of you who can't come, just come along with us. So thank you all for being here with me. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. Like I always say, we really do need you with us. And I mean that when I say that. We do need you with us. And I think that you will enjoy being along with us. So if you appreciate these updates, please give this video a thumbs up. I'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.